Good morning still. I'm Phil Lawler with Smoothestone Construction, and thanks for having me today. We specialize in homeowner association reconstruction and maintenance. I started Smoothestone Construction in 2002, kind of evolved into a general contractor in 2006. And I'm here today to talk to you about the benefits of hiring a general contractor that has a construction management background. And I've been managing construction for the last 16 years. Before I started Smoothestone Construction, I worked for a large consulting firm, construction management firm. And benefits to you all as property managers and association board members for hiring a contractor with a construction management background would be setting up the job up front before you get into any kind of project is key. Okay, improper setup of a job can send you down, a road that none of us want to go down. If you have a contractor that can come in and set the project up from start to finish, from the investigation phase to the reporting phase to the costing phase, that can put together a package that, we all know that while me as a contractor, I want to go out and get every job that I look at. I know that's not going to happen. I know it's got to be bid out to 3 or more contractors in this industry. But if one contractor can come in and properly build you a package, say a construction management package that entails all of the line items that I just went over, that information can then, because you will own that information, and that information can then be transferred out to your different vendors. So everybody's bidding an apples for apples project. You don't have one vendor bidding A and B and the other vendor bidding B and C only. Everybody has to bid A, B, and C, which are in that particular maintenance package. That package then can be very useful information to the association. So down the road, whether or not you take on that project now, or whether or not you push that project off a couple years, you can utilize that information because it'll have quantities and linear footages and things that won't change. Your building's not going to grow or shrink, or buildings won't grow or shrink. So that information is very pertinent information for you guys to have either way, whether or not you continue on with the project or not. If you do decide to move on with the project, it allows you as board members and property managers to take the proper information and discern that and make the qualified decisions for the association on which direction to steer the boat. So if you had everything in the community listed in a diverse package, so to speak, you can prioritize at that point, from life safety, water intrusion, to cosmetic. So if there is a certain budget the association's working off of, which we all know that's every association, they only have so much money to spend in different facets of the property. You can take the priority list and make the proper financial and fiduciary decisions for the association, rather than spending the money in places where it's not needed. And we see that quite a bit. Going back to the other vendors utilizing the package as well, they are now taking a package of repair items that you all have requested, and everybody's bidding the same repairs. Benefit to you all, you now can take all 3, 4, 5, however many bids you get, and say, okay, we've got 5 qualified contractors. They've all bid the exact same scope of work. Now we can choose the best number. The old adage, take the high, the low, and go with the medium is not really a good theory to go by when bidding a project. I'm not always the lowest. I'm not always the highest. However, if you know everyone bidding the project has bid the same items and that everyone's qualified to do so, it makes your job so much easier to pick the proper candidate for the project. Therefore, having a contractor up front with a construction management background is very, very important to an association from a standpoint of conveying that information back from you, filtering it through the contractor, and then back to actually completing the project.